This is the kind of room with the screens I can do a job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, look. There's this trophy of something here. A trophy? Want that shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office is, he must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth. You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister's Chief Prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. It was this Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing. She certainly can't scream. Why would you say that since we're actually here to investigate the person whose car it is? So let's talk to Edgeworth about the case. So the body was in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, didn't you? After you went all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we didn't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Oh, wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the Chief Prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. I'm Skye. It's nice to meet you again. No, that didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember. You've really grown? I'll admit it was a surprise for me too. To think my own car would become a scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Skye is the Chief Prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at tomorrow's trial. You? Mr. Edgeworth. So let's ask Edgeworth by himself since the last case. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here after all. What do you mean? Rumours? You've heard the rumours about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth, not Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember when there weren't rumours about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys. That bronze shield? It's got a face story behind it. That's the weirdest colour of bronze I've ever seen. I've never seen bronze that's just coloured green. Let's ask him about Lana Skye, because he seems to know her very well. Chief Prosecutor Skye. Yes, we first worked together in a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago? I wasn't even a lawyer then. Since then, I've always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Why'd she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was a murder weapon? To be specific, it's a knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humour, Mr. Wright. So let's investigate this shield. It's already been known, hasn't? I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. No, prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's a King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor if they send that shield to best prosecutor each year. What so? So that K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors? Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. King of Prosecutors trophy added for court record. Also, I just love whenever there's a steel samurai here. Work desk quite tidy as one would expect. Nice work style, easy to keep in the eyes. It's polished so well, I see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Guess I'll take on the plaque souvenir. Don't, he'll see. And I hit the wrong thing. Okay, let's check out these big faint flowers. My, what an amazing thing. Edgeworth must have admire if that says. No kidding, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Besides it, a giant steel samurai. Well, I want one. Huh? There's something written in the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? I don't think so. I just love that part. Okay, I don't really... let me have a look. This is a part where I always say I don't really know what to do from this part. It's asking about this. Basically says you're best for best last year, huh? You take that foolish greeting somewhere else, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why is that? I had to go to the police department to receive the broken shield. Police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his ward, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day in the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Okay, so let's ask him about the day of a crime. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for unsolved cases. We called evidence transferal. Wiping our hands of the old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held in the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Edgeworth's parking stub added to the record. This is a parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So murder happened right after you got back? What right? I appreciate if you didn't direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Excuse me, this is Mr. Edgeworth. Anyone in the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here because of the chief, sir. I got a report, sir. Report? What? Did you find a new case in the case against Chief Prosecutor Skye? I don't like this way of conversation going at all. Skye, sir? No, sir. No name of that, sir. No, this is a report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lids blow. Mr. Edgeworth didn't just... Lid is not very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow. Don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of a particular severe. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. Good luck for a raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent the day we came out brains. Good luck. Right. Yes, sir? I caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's see what he says, Mr. Wright. Victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. Seems to finally calm down at least. So, let's leave. To the underground car park. From there to the entrance. I've actually never been to the entrance before. And there's actually one real reason why we're at this entrance now. And that's because, like, we need to have more people. It's kind of like the entrance to Gourd Lake from the last case. I don't know why there wasn't an entrance on this for like the previous cases and previous cases afterwards. Why did put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. It took almost 30 minutes by taxi and traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? Disturbing. Why is it undelayed like that? Oh wait, I know. This is a blue badger. They're trying to make him a police mascot. Well, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the blue badger. Who's next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with blue badger. Uh-oh, he knows me. He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal. What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why are you dancing over there? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This seems to be our chance to get information. Hey, I'll still have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. So let's talk to Gumshoe. Let's be honest here, he's probably on our death now because of what we did for Edgeworth last case. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend a suspect in this case. Well, why not? Huh? Well, it's also that the Chief Prosecutor's confessed to a crime. Says he summoned the Detective Prosecutor's office and she killed him. But she's not telling, she's not telling the truth. Yes, well, no. Go on, there's plenty of evidence against her. Well, at least we now know what the victim looks like. And if you look back to this, because if you remember from before, that's what he looks like. So this guy is the victim, and the victim's name is Bruce Skimperman. I like why we give you that tiny hint before you actually know, because that's something I actually did notice my first playthrough. But once if the evidence is faked. Hey pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh, me? Why is that little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Skye's sister. Whoa, the Chief Prosecutor's little sister? Please just investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's like a little sensitive issue of us these days. Let's ask him about the investigation. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh well, nothing really. They kicked me off of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean with my sister's case and all. It's true, we've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. Those rank guy affairs chief of detectives. We're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know it's a really important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought we'd spend our day getting Badger Dance down pat. Is there anything else you could be doing? Chief Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? Now I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman charged with this crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. So let's go look at the Blue Badger, I guess, because it seems to be very important. And I missed him. I was wondering about that. What, the Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's a battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances and dances until the battery dies. Poor Blue Badger. Feel to dance until he drops. So maybe we'll ask him about Blue Badger. Just try to get any little detail out. Detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. What, the Blue Badger? Jeez. Let's see, is there anything else we can ask him about? No, what? Now I think about it. He's very close to Edgeworth, so let's ask him about the Prosecutor's Trophy. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal, I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is this award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. We involved the naysayers of the prosecutor's office. Naysayers. Must be from rumours. Oh, barf! I was just pressing down. Okay, now. So I can't get any more information about that topic. This was Edgeworth's knife, so let's ask him about it. Found Mr. Edgeworth's car and stabbed Mr. Edgeworth's knife, eh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Skye to do such a thing? Well, I didn't mean. I mean, of course, someone else really did. Somebody must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and knife do seem a little well organised to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. So talk to him about Edgeworth? Yes. And I just realised, sorry, my 3D was on. As you can see, you may not notice anything, but I just realised like you can see behind him and all now. Like you can see more of a Blue Badger if I do that, which is pretty cool. But I'll stop doing that. Let's ask him about Edgeworth's troubles. He's in a tough spot again. Again? I like we need to ask about what again means. Well, I'll serve a murder of that defense attorney Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumours about Mr. Edgeworth forging evidence, making deal with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there have always been whispered rumours. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering for practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties with department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea it was under the gun. Anyway, the latest case started a new rumour. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for Chief Prosecutor position himself. What? I know the truth, pal. No one wants to be the one who has to prosecute Chief Prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth's biting the bullet in this one. He's doing this for all of us. So that's pretty interesting because Edgeworth does end up becoming the Chief Prosecutor. Not after his case, but okay, that's awesome, good man. I'm Detective Gumshoe. Tell me about this. Huh? Hey, that's a detective's ID card, pal. That's kid, you have to turn into police. People like you get me into so much trouble. Really, Detective Gumshoe must drop his car a lot. Let's see here. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together on criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Hey, and I called it. Even though I know what happens. And I know who the murderer is. And I know everything about the case. So this ID card belongs to the victim? He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman, who had been in the police department yesterday, was evidence transferal with Casey handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too, but Detective Goodman was killed in the police prosecutor's office. Well, that's a thing. It's hard to say this, but where does the Chief Prosecutor Skye called him there to a parking lot? And Lana's confessing as much. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially in the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? I met the guy and what's the name? The guy in the parking lot? That would be Officer Marshall. He's appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall? He's some kind of Wild West sheriff or something. No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer from West LA. The moment there I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show him this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. So, got a letter of introduction. That's pretty good. It's not like you're supposed to be there and no one will look at you twice, pal. Well, he's, well, he's giving us quite a bit of information.